This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea. Dear listeners, now we start English language service of Voice of Korea from Pyongyang, the capital of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Now we present the immortal revolutionary paean, Song of General Kim Il-sung. We now bring you the immortal revolutionary paean, Song of General Kim Jong-il. You are listening to VOK, Voice of Korea, News Now. The respected comrade Kim Jong-un had photo taken with the creative workers and artists of the National Symphony Orchestra, greeting its 80th founding anniversary. The respected comrade Kim Jong-un, General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea and President of the State Affairs of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, on August 8th, met and congratulated the creative workers and artists of the National Symphony Orchestra on its 80th founding anniversary. Comrade Kim Jong-un was courteously greeted at the Moranbong Theater by officials of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, Hyun Un-chul, Minister of Culture of the DPRK, and leading officials of the National Symphony Orchestra. When he entered the main lobby of the theater, the excitement of creative workers and artists greeting the moment of greatest happiness developed into thunderous cheers. Comrade Kim Jong-un warmly congratulated all the creative workers and artists of the National Symphony Orchestra, significantly commemorating its founding anniversary with the glory and pride of having made a brilliant history with the beloved country, and had a photo session with them. He presented a bouquet of congratulations to He Moon-young, a conductor who was honored with Kim Il-sung Prize, and had a photo taken with the creative workers and artists who were honored with high-class state commendations amid the pride of having contributed to the development of Juche-oriented symphony. Comrade Kim Jong-un appreciated that it is the high pride of our party, state and people to have such an art group with an excellent history and tradition and high creative ability as the National Symphony Orchestra, which has cultivated the flower garden of Juche-oriented musical art, enthusiastically singing revolutionary songs and other musical works as a march for struggle and creation in the development course of our republic. The authoritative National Symphony Orchestra should play a role as an engine in developing the musical arts, which is as ever strong motivating power for prosperity of our state, he said, and gave precious instructions to be adhered to as a guideline by the orchestra to exalt its prestige and august name as befitting a national-level art institution that carries on the history of development of Juche-oriented music. A concert was given at the Moranbong Theater in Pyongyang on the 8th to mark the 80th founding anniversary of the National Symphony Orchestra, a national-level art institution that carries on the history of development of Juche-oriented music. It was appreciated by cadres of the party and government, officials, creative workers and artists in the field of culture and arts. It began with the orchestral prelude for piano, Glory to the Workers' Party of Korea. Put on the stage were colorful items, including the famous songs of the times, which added great power to the victorious advance of Socialist Korea, songs in praise of the Workers' Party, and songs about the motherland. The concert, which represents the profound world of music with the solemn yet characteristic mixed orchestra of Korean style, ended with orchestral music, collection of world-famous songs. The audience presented bouquets to performers and congratulated them for their success in the performance. The concert left an indelible impression on the people for their profound ideological and artistic qualities and solemn echoes of the symphony of socialism. A meeting was held on the 8th to award official commendations to the meritorious creative workers and artists of the National Symphony Orchestra. The decree of the Standing Committee of the Supreme People's Assembly of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea was read out, and Ju Chang-il, Secretary of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, conferred official commendations. Kim Il-sung Prize was awarded to conductor He Moon-young. Order of the National Flag First Class was awarded to composer Kang Soo-gi, Order of Labor to instrumentalist An Byung-hwan and 2 others, Order of the National Flag Second Class to instrumentalist Kim Song-ho and 3 others, and Order of the National Flag Third Class to composer Kim Hak-il and instrumentalist Bae Gi-young and 4 others. North Pyongan Province remodeled its general building materials factory for increasing the production capacity. Injectors were reinforced to the plastic pipe production work team, making it possible to produce more than 10 kinds of plastic building materials, as well as different kinds of plastic pipes. The roofing tile paint production process was newly established as several work teams, and conditions to produce fixtures, furniture, and electric cables provided. As a result, material and technical foundations were laid to supply more quality building materials to the cities and counties every year. Successes are made in the light industry sector by concentrating efforts on development of new products and quality improvement. Factories in the knitwear industry recently produced new products with various effects by developing science and technology and giving full play to creative enthusiasm of workers. They developed diverse children's underwear by creating and introducing various pattern designs. Factories in the footwear industry developed shoes of new shapes and are improving their quality. Factories in the textile industry are also increasing the production. Doctors in service training units across the country are intensifying the work to enhance the practical qualifications of medical workers in the preventive and curative organs. The Ministry of Public Health and other units concerned strengthen the rank of teachers and improve the quality of teaching. At the same time, they renovate the teaching content and methods so that the in-service doctors can fully acquire the knowledge to be used in clinical practice. The Gangdong Combined Greenhouse Farm is directing all its efforts to laying foundation to increase the output in a prospective and planned way. Technicians of the farm provided a scientific guarantee to ensure light conditions suitable to the growth of functional vegetable plants in the cylindrical greenhouse, making it possible to reduce the production cost and increase the production. The farm increases the per unit area production by widely generalizing advanced cultivation methods. This year alone, it produced a lot of various vegetables, including cucumber, tomato, and pepper. Lee Yong-sun, president of the International Taekwondo Federation, who is the chairman of the International Martial Arts Games Committee, arrived in Pyongyang on the 8th to participate in the event to light a torch of the 10th International Martial Arts Games. He was greeted by officials of the Korean Taekwondo Committee at the Pyongyang International Airport. And that's the end of the news. This is Voice of Korea.
Here is female soloist Bangsan. Oh, tender-hearted father.
누구나 눈 Now please appreciate a song, My Country Filled with Hope. My country is brilliant forever under the bright sun and stars. We advance to the rosy future with the greatest pride in the world. Great is the place where we live, the bosom of Marshal Kim Jong-un. Oh, my country endless with the people's hopes for prosperity. Now here's violin ensemble, Joyful is My Mind. BTS female trio and Bangchang, I Sing of the Past.
손길 바닷도 지주와도 같아라 내 가슴 속에 이 노래 나에게 믿고 살 그리움의 피로선 그대는 바람에 하네 그처럼 정을 다하여 내 삶을 빛내준 그대 이 세상에 불타오르는 내 명탕이여 그대를 나는 따스히 햇빛처럼 스며든 그 사람 하늘은 만났네 때로는 마음속 안고 있던 그늘도 그대가 가져주었네 그처럼 정을 다하여 내 삶을 빛내준 그대 이
Here is Lent music for piano. We pledge to dedicate our life.
Here is the dance music, Morning Star.
Dear listeners, we send our greetings of friendship to all listeners to the Voice of Korea. Today we are going to introduce some of the emails we have received recently. First, we tell you about the emails sent by our new listeners. Lorenzo Restagno of Italy, Mudu Lang of South Africa, Hugo of Indonesia, Abdul Hasnak of Bangladesh, Ian Law and Darren Masters of Australia, Pakistan, and Kanwar Sandhu of Canada sent their first emails to us and were registered as new listeners of the Voice of Korea. In his email, Lorenzo Restagno of Italy expressed his impressions on the TV serial drama New Spring of the Backup Plane he watched on the homepage of the Voice of Korea. He wrote that he's in love with the series New Spring of the Peacock Plane, which was shot so well with incredible artistic quality, adding that it is a very insightful, eye-opening stance on modern Korean life. Saying he cannot stop watching it and cannot wait for the next episode, he sent us his congratulations again for such an amazing drama series. Mudu Lang of South Africa wrote in his email that there are many great videos he would love to share with his friends on the homepage of The Voice of Korea, and asked us to add some functions to the homepage to make it convenient to watch the videos. Hugo answers to the question of the kids about the new service included in the Regional Development 20x10 policy. It is the first time for him to take part in the quiz show, but his answers were relatively correct. Abul Hasnat of Bangladesh wrote in his email that he listened to The Voice of Korea around 1950 UTC on 11,910 kHz and heard a song, "We Will Go to Mount Baekdu," a male voice announcing the sign-off of that day, and the other frequencies of Voice of Korea, and expressed thanks to us for keeping Voice of Korea on the shortwave band. Ian Law of Australia sent us a reception report he made after listening to The Voice of Korea at 3 a.m. on the 21st in East Australia, and Darren Masters informed us of the reception conditions of our broadcasting on July 13th on the frequencies of 9,445 kHz and 9,650 kHz. Uzam of Pakistan is a second-year student at Furman Christian College in Lahore. He is also an amateur radio operator and a dedicated student of international broadcasting. He wrote his impressions on the reception of our broadcasting on 9.875 MHz at 21:03 UTC on March the 29th as follows. I was particularly impressed by the musical selection during this broadcast. I heard a series of energetic national songs and state music with modern arrangements, followed by beautiful traditional Korean vocal performances. The audio quality was excellent despite the distance of over 5,000 kilometers between Pyongyang and Lahore. I'm working toward my official amateur radio license, and it would be a great honor to have a QS from Voice of Korea in my collection to verify this catch. Conrad Sambu of Canada sent us his answers to the questions presented at VOK Common Knowledge Contest 2026, organized by the Voice of Korea. He took part in the contest for the first time, but he found enough answers. Congratulations! The listeners we've introduced so far sent their emails to the Voice of Korea for the first time, but their enthusiasm for listening is as high as the regular listeners. We hope that you will continue to listen to the Voice of Korea regularly in the future too, and have a deeper understanding of the reality of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and the life and aspirations of the Korean people. Our regular listeners are also keeping in good touch with the Voice of Korea with invariable friendship with our broadcasting staff. Abid Hussein Abid of Pakistan has been regularly listening to the Voice of Korea and sending us reception reports for nearly 4 years. He first listened to our broadcasting in 1987. He wrote in his email that as long as his body is alive, he will always be with us. And he also wrote that he is participating in our annual prize competition and hopes to get a prize. Chris Melberg of Canada, Max Andrew and Lila Bell of the United Kingdom, Melissa Arani Horvas of Hungary, and Siddhartha Bhattacharjee of India are also actively cooperating with our broadcasting by sending their reception reports regularly. It is our greatest pleasure that the number of listeners to the Voice of Korea continues to increase, and our friendship with them gets deeper day by day. Viran Chandra Sanyal of India wrote in his recent email about the role of the Voice of Korea in promoting the world peace and brotherhood as follows. Voice of Korea plays a unique and positive role in fostering harmony, brotherhood, and peace across the globe. Voice of Korea is not merely a broadcasting medium, it serves as an effective bridge connecting people of diverse nations and cultures. Through its regular programs, listeners gain the opportunity to familiarize themselves with Korea's rich history, heritage, and culture. Such cultural exchanges dispel misconceptions and narrow-mindedness, fostering mutual respect and a sense of brotherhood. This cultures forms the very foundation of world peace. In today's complex world, rife with conflict and divisions, Voice of Korea prioritizes messages of peace and cooperation. Its broadcast places special emphasis on global harmony, tolerance, and solidarity. It instills in listeners the belief that, despite all obstacles, it is possible to build a peaceful and harmonious world. We think his appraisal of the role of our broadcasting gives an answer to the question, what is the foundation of the strong bonds between the Voice of Korea and its listeners? The Voice of Korea will, in the future too, remain faithful to its mission, true to the expectations of our listeners, and fulfill its responsibility and role in promoting global peace and friendship. We express our gratitude to all the listeners for their warm affection for our broadcasting. So much for today. Goodbye. This is Pyongyang. So, listening to our program, Listeners Mailbag. This is Voice of Korea.
You enjoy the female solo in Bangtan, Song About the Motherland.
조국에 대하여 노래하려니 하마는 모습과 추억이 떠올라 무엇부터 어떻게 노래해야 할까 너무나 정답고 소중한 모든 것을 그대 맑은 샘물을 달게 마시네 유구한 이야기 들으며 자랐네 어려움도 기쁨도 함께 체험하며 언제나 운명을 같이 한 조국이여
Dear listeners, with this we conclude the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Voice of Korea presents its English language service for Southeast Asia between 5 and 6 hours UTC on 13,650 kHz and 15,105 kHz, and between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,735 kHz and 13,650 kHz. For Middle East and Northern Africa between 16 and 17 hours UTC on 9,890 kHz and 11,645 kHz, and between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 9,875 kHz and 11,635 kHz. For Southern Africa between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 7,210 kHz and 11,910 kHz. And for Central and South Americas between 4 and 5 hours UTC on 11,735 kHz, 13,760 kHz and 15,180 kHz, and between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,710 kHz and 15,180 kHz. Goodbye, this is Pyongyang.